just made it out to the Mount Scott trailhead, and the sky looks good out here. It doesn't look smoky, looks nice and clear, which is, you know, perfect because I really didn't want to be hiking if it's gonna be smoky. It's pretty cool out this morning, so I've got extra shirt and a little light vest on for now. As the sun gets warmer, you know, it'll warm up a bit, but right now it's still only about 45 degrees out, so it's pretty chilly out. I think there should be some pretty good views along the way and at the top, so yeah, I'm excited for it. The way this trail starts is kind of nice because it's just nice and flat for right now. You can see up in front of me, just continues for a little bit. So nice and gradual to start, you know, get the legs warmed up, get ready to go. It's only 2.5 miles up there, but a little warm up is always nice. Time for a little water break in the shade. I haven't taken a break yet. I'm at 1.2 miles in 25 minutes, so I should be a little over halfway. Figured I'd push just past half, take a little water break, and then keep going. Depending how accurate my watch is, I should only have about 0.9 of a mile left, so maybe about another 20-minute push and I should be at the top. Yeah, it's really not that bad. It's pretty gradual the whole way, so it's a good one just to, you know, go nice and steady the whole way. You don't gotta like push up some really steep stuff and then stop, push, stop, kind of just steady and gradual the whole way. But yeah, I'm gonna drink a little bit of water and then hopefully only have about 20 minutes left. Just hit the first switchback right there of the trail, so the first like 1.3 miles is just one steady gradual push. And like I said, it's really not that bad. It's just pretty gradual, not too intense. I'm not really sure what the view is like when I get to the top because I didn't look up any photos or anything before I came. So far, this is what the view has been, just of these trees behind us. Well, I just made it up here. There's this little shelter thing up here. Not sure what it was used for. It's locked up now. Yeah, solid little hike.
I think when it started, it felt like
little hill. I said like
get this picture.
Headed down the trail now. Only took about 45 or 50 minutes going up. Really wasn't that bad. Yeah, 2.2 miles. Hung out up top for a bit, had a snack, and now I'm headed back down. It's still pretty cool out. Doesn't seem like it's gonna get that hot today, and it is pretty smoky out, so I don't know if I'm gonna hang out in the park a whole lot today. I'll just have to get down and then, you know, see what I decide to do next. Well, I'm just leaving the Mount Scott trail. It was a good trail. I didn't like it as much as Garfield Peak. That one was just, I think, a lot prettier because it had a beautiful view of the water the whole way. This one was fine, but you mostly were looking at trees, which is fine just compared to Garfield, not nearly as pretty. But overall, I still think it was worth doing. It really only took about an hour-and-a-half round trip, so, you know, it was good to get outside, get the legs stretched out a little bit. Now I'm headed over to the Watchman Peak trail. It's only like 1.6 miles round trip, I believe, so it should be pretty easy, but I think there's a good view from it depending on how smoky the lake is. Made it up here to the Watchman's Peak lookout and definitely has an awesome view of the island here. It was pretty easy to walk up here. Only took maybe like 20 minutes. Definitely worth it for this view. So right over there is where I swam yesterday. That's Mount Scott that we just climbed up, and the island there. And then Garfield Peak is right over there. Alright, I just got back to my car from hiking. I'd say it was a pretty successful day of hiking. I did Mount Scott first, which was good. Like I said earlier, not as good of views as the Garfield Peak trail, but still worth doing. I will say on that one, I could tell I was hiking at altitude a little bit because that one gets up to like 9,000 feet, which is a lot more than I'm used to hiking at back in Juneau. So I could definitely feel that in my lungs a little bit while I was hiking, but still definitely worthwhile. And then did the Watchman's Lookout afterward, which was really quick and easy, and definitely worth the view at the top. And then after that one, did the rim trail along the rim of the crater. I didn't hike all the way out on it, I just went part of the ways, but I think that was definitely worth it too. It has a beautiful view going around the rim of it the whole way. But I think now I'm gonna call it a day in the park. It's about 3:30. I don't really know what I'm gonna do tonight, if I'm gonna camp nearby or maybe drive a little bit. And yeah, now I'm just gonna head on out and figure out something for lunch.